And other than wanting to see brands standing for something, do you feel there are other things that you as consumers now expect that wasn't true, let's say, in 2019?
Well, I think that people expect responsiveness. They expect fast communication and responsiveness. And I think that that goes a long way for creating brand trust. Right? Loyalty is harder than ever to create with consumers because we have so many choices. The power is in the person now with social media and the democratization from the internet. But at the end of the day, a brand is all about a promise. That's what a brand stands for. So brands, and I think young consumers today recognize this, and they are distrustful, understandably, because promises have been broken so many times. And if you look at it over generations, people used to have the same job, right, for 10, 20, 30 years, their whole career. Many people were well taken care of, if you will, either by their company or by the state or their community. And over the generations, that's completely disappeared. So everyone has to, protect themselves. And a brand is kind of a place to be able to put your money where you are going to expect a kind of product or service to deliver against that promise. And so I think that kind of reassurance is something that brands can offer. And people support brands that they trust. But trust is really hard to create, especially when you're relegating a lot of your marketing to AI, because all of a sudden you're putting a theoretically objective, and yet we know it's not objective, a subjective large language learning model that is in between now your brand and your consumer. I mean, we've spent so long to try to bring ourselves closer together, and now we are voluntarily delegating this to an outside algorithm. It's kind of scary.